Going back, just like time stood still, my old hometown never changes, never will. When I left it, there were reasons I recall. Going back don't make no sense at all. Life's a game, and there ain't no guarantee. Go to college, get that big degree, chase your daydreams, and you're down to your last card. Even hometown heroes have it hard. Will it still be the same as it was then, when a hometown hero always used to win? I've heard it said you can't go home again. The answer to that question is just around that bend. The answer is just around that bend.
All right, you turn to WRSM, the top of the ridge in good old Ridge Spring. Hey, you weekend wranglers, there's going to be big doings down at Charlie Wranglers Club this Friday and Saturday night. We're going to have mud wrestling, so come on down early and get yourself a front row seat. We'll be featuring mud wrestling like you've never seen before. An all-out splish-splash brawl. Yes, sirree, come on down to Wrangler Club and watch them slap the hogs. See you at Charlie Wranglers.
Yeah, well, progress finally comes to Ridge Spring. Okay, Maxie, looks like we're going for all the marbles.
I just can't do it, Miss Violet. I just can't. It ain't humane. Dadgummit. Now, I tell you, I ain't gonna do it. Well, I swan it. Maxie Austin. Is that you, Maxie?
Hello, Miss Janie.
I thought you was playing pro football with them Bears.
Yes, ma'am, the Buffalo Bears.
Buffalo Bears, that's right.
Well, I was, but, well, that's kind of a long story, Miss Janie. Right now, though, I'm here to see about the ad that was in our hometown newspaper.
We need a works director. Him, you take this job. I hate cutting people's water off. It makes them mean.
Well, sometimes people just can't afford to pay their bills, Miss Janie.
Listen, I had to cut old man Smith's water off last month. He come running out of that house, soap all over his head, nothing but a towel wrapped around his bottom.
Well, what happened then?
He took one look at me, grabbed his axe, and cut the bumpers off my truck. That's what.
Well, where you headed now?
Going to cut his dead-burned water back off. That's what.
Well, you watch your bumpers.
All right.
Hello, Miss Ida. Hello?
Maxie Austin, for Lord's sake, we've been wondering what happened.
It's for you, Miss Ida.
Maxie, this is Wendy Hampton, Wendy Max Austin.
Nice to meet you, Wendy.
Same here, Max. I've heard my brother talk so much about you. Those good old high school days. That's great. So, what brings you back here again?
Well, I saw the ad in the old hometown newspaper looking for a public works director, and here I am. What do you do around here?
It so happens that I'll be the assistant to the new public works director, whoever that'll be. And as far as I'm concerned, you've got the job.
Now, Elma, we're still short-handed around here, but I'll get Delma over there to clean out your dumpster as soon as I can find him. All right, Elma, all right. I understand, yes. All right, Elma, goodbye. Whew. Get Delma on the radio right away and tell him to get over to Miss Emma Chambers and clean out her dumpster today. She is about to have a dying duck fit. She says it smells worse than the Methodist church last year when the sewage got stopped up.
Woohoo! Sure thing, Miss Ida. Base to rolling refuse. Base to rolling refuse. Come on in, Delmar.
Well, it's been a long time since we've seen the local hero around here.
Yes, and Miss Ida, those were the good old days.
I'll never forget that touchdown pass you caught that carried us to the championship. The town went crazy. Celebrated for a week. Maxie Austin, Maxie Austin.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, we're glad to see you. But your taxes are overdue on your father's old home place.
Yes, ma'am. I've been meaning to take care of that ever since Pop passed away.
I'll need $86.26.
Whew. I've been here 20 minutes and I've been hit already.
Well, if you're gonna stick around a while, how about a contribution for the local fire truck? Never mind. So you hear about a job. Thought you were playing pro football for the Buffalo Bears. What happened to you? Get fired?
Oh, no, ma'am. Well, it's kind of a long story, Miss Ida. I'll have to tell you about it sometime.
Miss Ida! Miss Ida! We got troubles. Big troubles.
I'll say we got troubles. You get at Emma Chambers and clean up her dumpster right now.
But Miss Ida, I just came from there.
Did you clean that trash up?
I tried to, Miss Ida. Honest I did, but I just couldn't.
What do you mean you couldn't?
Do you know, I went there and the dumpster was full of cats. There was cats digging here and cats digging there and cats digging everywhere. And you know how I feel about cats, Miss Ida.
Yeah, superstitious.
Two of them foul creatures, they jumped up in the cab with me. And my hands got to sweating and my knees got to shaking. And I was doing like this here. And I accidentally knocked the truck in reverse. And I backed over the fire hydrant.
You what?
Yeah, now the truck won't crank anymore either.
What do you mean it won't crank?
I don't know nothing about mechanics, Miss Ida, but I'd say that the truck was flooded.
Oh, good Lord.
Yeah, and the whole back of the truck was full of water and upset cats, and you know how cats hate water.
What about Miss Emma's trash?
Miss Emma's trash. Last time I saw it, it was going down Elm Street, headed towards the center of town. And there was about 20 cats running after it.
Damn, I'll get out of here, get that trash cleaned up before we have an epidemic.
Okay,
Get out of here.
I'm going. Oh, excuse me.
Ooh-wee, that boy really works up a sweat. I like a man that gets into his work.
Morning, Mayor. You remember Maxie Austin? Bill Austin's son, God rest his soul.
Oh, yeah. How you doing, Max? You still playing for them Buffalo Bears?
Well, no, Mr. Mayor. Well, it's kind of a long story, you see.
Max is here at the Public Works job.
The public work? Well. Oh, yeah, Max. Good to have you aboard, boy. If you're good enough to play for the Buffalo Bears, you're good enough to be on our team, son.
Well, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Oh, yes. Now that that's taken care of, I think I'll go to lunch.
At 9:30 in the morning.
Oh, yes, ma'am. I want to be first in line. And welcome aboard, boy.
Miss Ida, how many people applied for this job?
Including you, just one.
Max, I'm afraid if you come in second for this race, you'd be in real trouble.
Yeah, I guess so. So, listen, what's been going on around the old home place all these years? How about you filling me in on it, like, say, over dinner? I mean, they still do have a diner around here, don't they?
Oh, yeah, they've got a diner here. I'd love to go, too, but I just can't, Max, because I've got rehearsal. Listen, Friday is Charlie Wrangler's big thing, and I have to be prepared for that.
Oh, so you're the big attraction I heard all about coming in here on the radio, huh? I mean, you don't look much like a mud wrestler to me.
I'm not silly. I'm a singer. Listen, Charlie's just doing this for some business, you know. I don't understand all this mud wrestling bit anyway.
Yeah. Well, listen, I'll have to come down and catch your act then.
Well, sure. Just make sure you bring your raincoat and galoshes.
All right.
Excuse me, Max. Hello, Public Works. Yes? Yes? The Secret Service? Well, no, I mean, yes. No, he's not here. He's probably at the what? Who's coming through here Friday? The First Lady? Nancy Reagan? Oh, my gosh. Yes, I'll definitely try to get a hold of him. Max, listen, I've got to go find the sheriff. Nancy Reagan is coming through here Friday in a motorcade. I got to get out of here. I have got to get moving. Oh, congratulations, Max, for getting the job.
Get off of that. Don't you know that's city property?
But Miss Janie, Charlie told me to put them up high so nobody would tear them down.
Did he now? Maxie, what you doing out here so early?
Well, I kind of like to get an early start on things, you know. Listen, meet me at the cafe in about 5 minutes. We're going to have a staff meeting.
Now you get staff meeting.
If you're liking me like I like it. Hey, Maxie! Long pass to the end zone!
Hey, maybe you ought to be playing for the Bears, Nick.
Like the old days, huh?
How about a couple of cups of coffee over here? You make the coffee fresh this week, Nick?
Hey, you make a joke, huh, Maxie? This coffee is a lot better than your jokes, I tell you.
Yeah, well, maybe, but the coffee's probably older. Oh, Nick.
Yeah.
Love your apron.
Ah, come on.
What's happening, Max? What's up? I ain't never been to a staff meeting before.
Well, I'll tell you, Janie, it's about time you got started. Now, your job is to see that the sheriff gets all the traffic barricades up in the right places so the good citizens of Ridge Spring don't get run over. Now, Delmar's job is to see that all the trash gets picked up and that he keeps those cats out of town.
That'll be the day.
Okay, now, Janie, do you think you'll have any trouble at all with the sheriff?
No problem, Max. That is, if I can find him.
Okay, as long as you know what you're gonna do now.
Hey, I got some more coffee, huh, Maxie?
I don't know if I can take another cup of this stuff or not, Nick.
Hey,
what do you make it out of?
That's a real special stuff, Maxie.
Uh-huh.
Uh-oh. Hey, have a seat, ladies. I'll be with you in just a minute, huh? You see those two ladies over there? They give new meaning to the word doozy, you know? Something else.
That's Miss Mamie and Miss Eller, our garden club presidents. Boy, do they know how to dig dirt.
You mean gossip?
That too.
Be right with you, ladies. All right, and good morning, ladies. I'll be right back to take your order, huh?
Ella, we've got to do something impressive when the First Lady comes through here on Friday.
Like what, Mamie?
Well, we'll have the mayor present her a key to the city from the Ladies' Auxiliary for Decency, with yours truly as president, of course, just as a reminder.
A reminder of what?
Oh, that we have a good community and have good citizens like ourselves, and we stand for decency and morality in the country.
Well, she's not going to think much of our community when she sees Charlie Wrangler's signs all over town.
Ella, what do you mean?
Well, every telephone pole in the community has got a sign on it that says, "Welcome Nancy Reagan Mud Wrestling Friday night."
Oh, Ella, that's terrible. That Charlie Wrangler is something else.
Hey, Mr. Nick, you want me to put up one of these mud wrestling signs in your window? I'm putting them up all over town.
Come on, Ella. We got business to take care of.
We do?
Looks like it's gonna hit the fan, ain't it?
Mm-hmm. And I'll probably be the one who'll have to clean it up.
Morning, ladies.
Oh, there it is. Close your eyes, Ella.
You all like mud wrestling?
The mayor's gonna hear about this. That sign is a disgrace.
In the event of a moral issue, always side with majority. If there's no clear-cut majority, under no circumstances should a stance be taken. Failure to do so can result in not getting elected.
Dover! Dover! We know you in there. We're coming in. How could you let such a thing like this happen in our community? It's downright immoral.
And the crime rate in our community will double overnight.
The divorce rate, too, with the president's wife coming through here that very afternoon. We're talking about mud wrestling in Ridge Spring this Friday night.
At Charlie Wrangler's place.
Mud wrestling, really? I mean, that's terrible.
If this low-down, vulgar event takes place at Charlie Wrangler's Friday night, you can rest assured we'll nip your bud for sure.
We will.
Rest assured, ladies, I'll take care of it. I'll look into it immediately. I'll nip this problem right in the bud.
I certainly hope so, for the community's sake and yours.
And we will nip you right in the bud.
Come on, Ella.
Let's see, Wrangler, Charlie Wrangler.
Wrangler's Place, Charlie speaking.
Hello, Charlie. Yeah, this is Dover.
Hey, Mr. Mayor.
Listen, what's this I hear about mud wrestling down at the club Friday night?
Well, you know, business has been bad and a man has to make a living somehow.
Listen, as a special favor to me, how about reserving 3 ringside seats right up close? The best ones you got, no poles in front of them.
3 seats? Well, who are you bringing with you, Mr. Mayor?
Nobody, just me.
Well, I never.
Me neither. What you gonna do now, Mamie?
Well, I've got friends in high places, and when I've finished, This'll create the biggest stink since the sewage backed up in the Methodist church. Come on, Ella.
You reckon you can have this mud wrestling thing done by Friday night?
Sure, but who's gonna be doing the wrestling?
Well, I'll tell you, Willie and Bean, they're gonna be bringing Miss Charmaine and Miss Maxine over Friday night.
Charmaine and Maxine, they nearly tore that place up down in Winder County last month.
I know, but it sure brought the folks in and they loved it.
Charlie, you really think this is a good idea?
It's a wonderful idea.
Listen, I'll see you later. See you tonight.
Right.
Woo!
Hey, Wendy, that was great. You're gonna have them in the aisle with those sounds.
I'm sure there'll be a lot of people in the aisles tonight, Charlie. How could you do something so disgusting as mud wrestling?
Well, Wendy, they loved it up in Widener County. We had them rolling in the aisles.
Yeah, right. I don't want to hear any more. I'm going home. Bye. We'll see if he's here. I'll hold. Max, you know it's going to work out. Once you explain the situation, I know they're going to understand.
I wish I believed that. All right, let's see now. Janie's got all the traffic barricades up, right?
Right.
Okay, Delmar's got all the trash picked up and he got rid of those stupid cats.
Right.
Okay. Now, Wendy, you've taken care of the school band and the garden club situation, right?
Max, the First Lady's visit is well in hand.
Maybe, but this mud wrestling thing's gonna take both hands.
I'll see. As fast as Charlie gets those signs up, Miss Ella and Miss Mary pull them down. The sight of those two old ladies climbing telephone poles.
Well, now, how can they do that?
Well, Miss Ella gets on Miss Mamie's shoulder.
No, I mean... Oh, good grief.
Is he? Well, tell him to come on. That was the mayor, and he's on his way. He had to make a pickup first.
A pickup?
Yeah.
What's he got to pick up? A pizza?
No, a body.
A body? You don't mean that...
That's right. Our mayor is also our undertaker.
That's our mayor. First man to put you off, last man to let you down.
See, I wish everybody would come on. Oh, no.
It took us 2 days, but we finally found him. This spineless thing was hiding in his own jail cell.
Wait a minute, lady. I wasn't hiding. I was just checking for security.
Your security, you mean?
Okay, now you found him. Now what?
What do you mean, what? Why, to close down that mud wrestling place. That's what this meeting's all about, isn't it?
Of course it is, Mamie. We talked about it, don't you remember?
Oh, Ella.
I think, there.
Max, you were always such a nice boy. Can't you make this sorry excuse for a policeman do his sworn duty?
Sworn duty?
Yes, go down to that Charlie Wrangler's place and padlock that place.
And take down those horrible mud wrestling signs. I can't reach the high ones.
Max, I've been trying to tell these two ladies, I'm doing my job. Once more, they can't go out there and take down Charlie Wrangler's sign. If you don't believe me, ask the mayor.
My door is always open to everybody. I have never refused anyone an answer. Duck, it sure was nice of you to escort these ladies over here. Afternoon, ladies.
Mayor, I want you to tell these two self-righteous vigilantes I can't help what Charlie Wrangler does out there.
Mayor, what do you think that First Lady's going to tell all of her friends about going through here and seeing that great old big sign that says, "Welcome, Nancy Reagan, mud wrestling tonight"?
It's going to make us look like dummies.
Are we getting paid for this meeting? Sure, we're gonna get paid. It's unscheduled. Unscheduled? It's unprecedented.
All right. Now, folks, we have a few loose ends to tie up here before the First Lady comes.
Let's get down to why we're having this meeting in the first place.
To stop this disgusting mud wrestling.
It's gone far enough.
Mud wrestling is degrading to women, and we won't stand for it.
Mayor, do you want to explain this to everybody?
Of course.
You hypocrite. Dover Abernathy, You promised us you'd look into this mud wrestling thing.
You certainly did.
And all you did was reserve yourself 3 ringside seats.
Hold it, everybody, hold
Yes,
it.
that's
Now, the
exactly what
truth
it
about
is.
this whole matter is Charlie Wrangler is completely within his rights. Listen, I saw Charlie this morning. Charlie wants all of you to come out to his place tonight, and you'll see everything will be just fine.
Come on, Ella. I told you I'd nip your bud. Rest assured, I will.
Yeah, Mayor, you watch your butt. Mamie, what's a bud?
Oh, Ella. Now listen, you be sure and get a clear shot of those 2 brazen hussies as soon as they hit the mud.
Yes, ma'am.
Understand?
Yes, ma'am. Every move they make.
Every newspaper in the country is going to get a copy.
Yes, ma'am.
And you good for nothing thing, you get in there and make the arrest after we get the pictures. You understand, Sheriff?
No,
all right. Come on, ladies, we got battle to do.
It's a rainy day, it's Saturday, and everybody's gone out of town. It's just you and me, keeping company, watching the rain fall down. Just hanging around this old lonely town sure is making me blue. So what would you say if we slipped away? I know what we can do. Let's go home and make love. Let's go back and settle down. We can find what we had all over again. Let's go home and make love. Let's go home and lay down. Take it easy, take it slow. Find a new way to love each other again. Let's go home and make love. Sometimes rainy days will bring you down, down, down. When it's looking dark, we can defeat it. We'll make a lot of love and spread it round, round, round. It always puts the sunshine where you need it. Let's go home and make love. Let's go back and settle down. We can find what we had all over again. Let's go home and make love. Let's go home and make love.
I want you to get in here and get a good picture. When those brazen hussies hit that mud, you get their picture, okay?
Yes, Miss Mamie, I understand.
Are you sure?
Yes, ma'am.
I can't wait till the ladies get in the mud. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, wasn't that great? Listen, I promised you something special tonight, and by darn, we got it for you. 2 of the meanest, squallingest mudwallers you ever saw in your life. And here they are, Miss Maxine and Miss Charmaine.
What in the world is this?
Oh, my.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have 2 more contestants tonight, and it is Miss Ella and Miss Mamie. And I take it 10-1 on Miss Mamie.
Oh, hush up, Ella, you make me sick.
Well, you decided to try another week, Max?
Oh, yes, ma'am. Hoping this week won't be quite like last week.
Really, pigs and politics in the same week just don't get it.
Did anyone actually see the First Lady go by?
No, but Duck said she now holds the pass-through record for Ridge Spring.
The pass-through record, what's that?
Well, it took her 2 minutes flat to clear the city limits.
And all those people waving those tiny little flags.
Max, how did you get Charlie to swap the pigs for the lady wrestlers?
Well, that wasn't hard. You see, I told Charlie that he could use the pigs as wrestlers this weekend, And the barbecue special next weekend.
Sort of a 2-for-1 deal, huh? Charlie's always been a businessman.
Well, Miss Mamie and Miss Ella really exposed mud wrestling.
Oh my gosh, it looks like they exposed more than mud wrestling.
Did you ever see so much mud on two ladies in all your life?
I thought those were the pigs.